Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements this December, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Welcome to the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page. You're also with the Spiritual Psychic TV. Sorry, I'm not used to saying all this. I'm not used to saying all this stuff. So you're with Lesley Spotivero. I'm the host of the show, as well as Bryanna Wilson, my colleague. We are international psychic mediums. We relay messages from spirit straight through to you. We don't use any tools. We just do direct, genuine messages, okay? So if you want to have a reading from us, please share our pages. That's the Spiritual Psychics TV, as well as Psychics on Radio Angels on Air. And I'll just put it over to Bryanna to introduce herself to you. Over to you, Bree.
Thank you, Les. Hey guys, I'm Bree. So I'm based in Western Sydney, Australia. I use all my 5 class senses in all of my readings. I've been this way since I was a little girl. I actually had a near-death experience when I was 4 weeks old. I went with no oxygen for 4 straight minutes, so I was lucky enough to go up to God, get kissed by him, and come back with all these amazing abilities and not any disabilities. So yeah, I love what I do, and I love being able to help and bring some light into the world. I'll leave it at that and pass you back over to Lesley.
Yes, and my name is Lesley Spotivero. I relay messages directly from spirit through to you. I have all the clairs, I have the feeling, the senses, the numbers, the dates, the pain, the remote viewing. So how I see everything is you'll see me look to the right because I see spirit on the right. So that means that when spirit's delivering the message, I see it like a mirror, and Bree's the same as me. So it's like when you come out of the shower and it's a misty mirror and the mirror is a bit fuzzy, or you can't quite see everything. So colors are a little bit distorted, especially if they're a light color. It might be a cream or a white. I can't quite tell until spirit tells me. So you've just joined us, and welcome to the show. This is the first time we've ever done anything with an overseas, a UK broadcaster. Richard is our producer, and thank you, Richard, for having us. We are thrilled. So if you have a question for us, please send through your questions and we will answer it. And we love validation, so please send us your beautiful, meaty validations. If you have any prayers or quotes, please send them through as well. We love quotes. Also, suburb, state and country, as well as your suburb in the UK is your county, I understand. We also have a game, Are You Psychic, that we play with our viewers. We say to them, if you can guess what colour that Bryanna and I have written down at the start of the show, and then all the way through the show, we'd like to see you make a colour comment to see what it is. That's any colour from the rainbow that we choose, okay? So let's see if you're psychic like us as well. So all the first timers, hello, thank you for joining us. All our followers, please, stick to us. We know we haven't we haven't done this on a different platform before, and we're not used to being out of control. So it's a bit daunting. So over to you, Richard. Can you put up some comments for us, please? Thank you. So we've got Maxine. She says, brilliant. Thank you so much. Yes, thanks, Maxine. Who else have we got there, Richard? So Kimbo, hi Kimbo. They come from the land down under. Afternoon, peeps. Well, it's actually evening over here. It's 10 o'clock in the evening for us, Kimbo. Thank you for joining us. We've got Christine Davis. Hello all. Thanks for joining us. We've got Stace Shaw. Hi Richard, Lesley, Bryanna. Terry and Kim, hello. Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon, Alison, as well. Thank you. So we'll just pull in a few more people. So I've got Amanda Jane, welcome to the UK. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We've got Keith. Whoop, whoop. We've got Manisha as well. Lesley and Bryanna, hi. Thanks for joining us. Oh, gosh, they give me all the funny names now. Hello. I'm just going to say hello to that one. I'm not even going to go there. Tanisha. We've got Pamela Still. Afternoon, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining us. So Jen Smith, wow, amazing. Yes, send us your comments, send us your questions. We can do anything from, career, love, work, relationships. We can't do medical and we can't do anything legal, but we can push you in the right direction. We can't give you advice. So hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. We've got Millie, that's a cute name. Hi, Lesley and Bryanna, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Easy, good afternoon, lovelies. Thank you. We've got Terry Wall. Welcome to SPTV, Lesley and Bryanna. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it. Good afternoon, Sarah Gill. I have a PT client, Mr. Gill. James Fornelli. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us, Sue. Hope everyone is well this afternoon. Yes, we are in lockup over here, as I call it. We've been locked up for 12 weeks. So Trish Woods, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Stacey Ann Bender. Hello, Stacey. Thanks for joining us. Natalie Bentley, good afternoon. So Maggie Shirley, hi, first time watching. Oh, Maggie, we might do a first time reading with Maggie. We'll come back to her. So Lynn Taylor, hi, Bryanna, hi, Lesley. So Sherry, yep. So Mia Thomas, hi, Mia, thanks for joining us. So that lady there that we just had there, I was drawn to that first timer there. Richard, please. Yep, Maggie. First time watching. So Maggie, we might do a general reading for you, and I get the numbers 17 for you, 1 and 18. So crossing from 17 / over to 18. So 1 and 7 is 8 as well. 1 and 8 is 9. So I feel like the ninth month or the 9th date is a significant time for you. I also feel like there's a lack of communication in your home, and there's some sort of miscommunication. I feel like you've got to sit on the back of the boundary line just to make sure that you actually can see the big picture, because everyone's not telling the truth, they're saying to me. And I also feel like that there's might be part-time work coming up, or something different is going to be with work, and there's going to be different opportunities for you. So she says, I'm picking up the color purple. So well, my hair went purple because I had to dye it myself, but anyway, that's probably not it. But I'm not into the auras at the moment. But what I get for you is that there's some sort of sadness as well. There's a bit of sorrow, and I look to my right because I see my spirit on the right. That's why I'm looking there. But also I feel like that this lack of communication is a bit over the top, and it's bringing some anxiety and it's pushing you down. And I feel like it's not just at home. I feel like it's outside of the home as well, the environment. So, and I'll leave it there and I'll pass you over to Bree. Thank you.
Hello, my darling Maggie. So look, one thing I'm getting for you, darling, is a new career. I'm also getting, like Lesley said, miscommunication, and I feel that it's somewhere in your social circle as well. At this point in time, my darling, I recommend that you kind of sit back and evaluate what's going on in your life and start to pick and choose the people in your life a bit more carefully, because I think that you are seeing the red flags, but you're choosing to ignore the red flags. Okay?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, beautiful. So she says communication 100. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. So tell us what you mean a little bit more, and if you could validate that. So when you send through the validations, people, it takes about 15 seconds to come through. So we'll go to the next one, please, there, Richard. Okay. I'm picking up lavender. So keep. Oh, right. No, we said the colours. Oh, lavender colour, yeah. So I want, is there any chance that can go a little bit faster there? Just a touch faster there, Richard, please. That's better. Hi, Amanda. I'd love a reading. So we've got Carl. Loving the Oz accents. So good evening, Maria. Starting a new job. So stop there. Just go back to that one there, please, Richard. So starting a new job, she said. I've just missed the name. So she's starting a new job. Over to you, Brie, for that one. I think it's back to Pamela, was it?
Hi, Pamela. Well, I feel that I feel that you're somebody who's very sensitive, darling, and I feel that if somebody was to say be a bit nasty to you in the workforce, it could be a bit detrimental to your mental health, which I'm the same too, sweetie. So there's no judgment there whatsoever. Just keep to yourself and just keep your head down and don't meddle in other people's lives. Not saying that you would or anything like that, but just because you're trying to help, it can come across as being not helpful, if that makes sense. So just kind of like if people come to you, just be there for them and all that kind of stuff. But there could be a few bits of drama in your workplace. So if you want to avoid that, just keep your head down and just do your work, honey. That's all I can recommend. What do you think, Lesley?
Yeah, that's 100%. So Pamela, what I also get too is because you're timid and shy, they're going to walk over you a bit. So you need to walk in there, not like you're really cocky, or not like you're owning the place because you've only just started, but walk in there like you're confident at doing whatever they throw at you, because they're going to test the waters. They're going to test the waters with everything that they throw at you. So, and I get the number 3 around you, and sorry, I had the number 23 at the start, and I also get the number 3 from 2 and 3 is 5. So Spirit always makes me, Spirit knows I hate maths, so he always makes me add things together. So I have to add the 23 to make up the 5. So I want to say that the 5, so just keep your eye open in 5 days' time. There's going to be some other opportunity for you. So I feel like that you've been for a couple of jobs, but there's one that hasn't replied yet, so that might be another opportunity. But I feel like this one's going to be a stepping stone to something bigger, but use it as a guide for the future job that's going to be the one that you want, okay? So, and the future one that's coming up is going to be around 4 to 6 weeks, and I feel like that one is going to have more money as well, because I can see the pennies coming. I can see pennies going out for you at the moment, but lots more pennies coming in at the moment. So I'll leave it there. And if you could validate that, that would be fantastic. Thanks, Pamela. So over to the next questions there, please, Richard. I feel like I should call you Charlie, because we don't see you, and it's like Charlie's Angels. We're just missing one person.
Oh, damn.
There we go. Everybody else can't hear him, but we can hear him. He says he won't sing. Thanks for all the loves too. Thank you. So guidance, please. So stop there on Cheryl. So we've got some guidance for Cheryl. So Cheryl. Oh, I feel that anxiety with you, Cheryl. Geez. I feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders here, and the anxiety is taking your breath away, because you can see how I have to take a breath. And I want to say, it's like you need to trust what you're sensing, because they're showing me, Spirit showing me now that you have like a spirit of a mist behind you, which is not a ghost, okay? So don't be afraid. But it's what it means to me is that you're similar to us, but you sense things, but you don't actually understand what's happening. And they're giving me headaches now. So I feel like that the headache is on the right side, and it's making me feel dizzy, and I feel sick. So I actually feel quite sick, because this anxiety or whatever's going on, and I can't penetrate it pinpoint it, right now, because I haven't not on here long enough. But I feel like it's making you feel sick, and they're telling me that you're really dry in the mouth, you need some more water. But this headache that you're getting is from Spirit, and Spirit's saying to me that you're like us, but you don't know how to use it. So what that means is that it's like, if I open my door here, it's like a whole football team trying to get through the door, and you need to acknowledge your spirits, whoever's coming through. That's like they're knocking at the door trying to get through your head to let you know they're there. So you need to stop them in their tracks and just say, hey, I know you're there. Thank you for joining me. I'm not ready right now. And then tell them to move on until you're ready, because they're just not going to leave you alone. And I also get the number 8 around you. And I feel like that from this point forward, things are going to make a lot more sense to you. So 4 to 6 weeks, things are going to change, and my eyes are itchy, and I feel like you've got something with your eyes. So I can't see out of my left eye now. So something's not right with your vision or something like that, because I feel a bit dizzy and I feel like I can't talk sometimes. So something's not right there. And I just, yeah, I want to leave it there. So the guidance that you need is everything's going to turn around in 4 to 6 weeks. You need to trust what you're feeling and trust what you get for your gut instinct. So I want to say more, but I don't want, it's a bit personal, but I don't want to say any more than that. But I'll pass it over to Bree. Thank you, Bree.
Well, you've got beautiful energy, my darling. You certainly do. And, Spirit's telling me right now that, we have another healer, that we're talking to another healer right now. And you probably don't know really what I mean by that. But when I can come across another healer, I don't always say it to everybody. Like, I don't. If you've got it, you've got it. If you don't, you don't. You, however, you'd be someone that I would tell my stuff to. Like, I would happily sit down with you and tell you my deepest, darkest secrets, because I just have that trust for you because of the beautiful energy that you've got. And I do feel, as well as what Lesley said, that you do have these abilities, but you just don't know how to use it. Wow, no, you do have a lot of anxiety, and I feel that a lot of this anxiety is not so much happening from your outside life, but happening from the life of the psychics, if that makes sense. So a lot of these things are happening and you don't understand. Like, you might be seeing things out of the corner of your eye. You could be hearing things. You could be, feeling things and seeing things that other people don't normally do, like see and feel. And that's a very normal thing to happen, especially for new mediums. But you do have a lot to do in this world, and I do feel that you're very you're very eccentric, and you're very kind, and that's also led you to be walked all over as well. So I also do feel that you've got mum coming through, or a grandmother coming through in spirit, that has also dementia, or she was quite frail in her older years. I'm picking up on a lady that's got grey hair, and she either had a walker or a blanket over her legs too. But she's there with you in spirit, and she's saying to me as well that the trouble that you've been going through, or anything that you've been going through, is worth what you're doing. Okay, just keep going and stay strong. I'll leave it there.
Thank you. So, Richard? Okay. So, Jen Smith. Sorry, go back to Jen Smith, sorry. She said, everyone says I'm a light worker connected, want to reach my higher self, indulge more spiritual. Yes, go for it, Jen. Please go for it. There can't be enough light workers out there. You've got a good heart as well, and you wear your heart on your sleeve. That's what they're telling me as well. And also, I get the number 13 for you. So 1 and 3 is 4. So in 4 weeks' time, I feel like things are going to change, because everything is like, it's a bit confusing right now. So everything is going to change. And I also see an elderly man, and the man is dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. He's passed. He's given me the number 63. So 63, I feel like that either he was born in 63, or he has passed at the age of 63, or 6 and 3 is 9. So whatever that means, whatever those numbers mean to you, I don't know why I have to say it, otherwise the messages will stop. And they're showing me a loaf of bread and cutting loaves of bread, and I don't know why they're showing me that, but that's just bizarre. They're also showing me a necklace that you've received, or some form of jewelry that you've received that's important, or a ring. So they're showing me the ring or the necklace. I think it's a necklace from this stage, and they're showing me that you have something not right with your shoulder. So something. I feel like it's left shoulder, that there's something not right with the shoulder, or you've injured that part of the shoulder, or be careful in the future. That's what I want to say too. So they're showing me pennies coming in. The pennies that are coming in, I always see like old-fashioned coins for people. So, and I see that you're expecting something in the mailbox. So, and that sounds really general, but this is an important letter or a document or a contract. So a contract coming up, and I just want to say, when I see people with contracts, and I feel like this might be property or a business relationship, but when I see people receive contracts, they show me that for a reason. So just make sure you double check your clauses, and the clauses are, the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. That's what I want to say about that. And I'll leave it there. I'll pass you over to Bree. Thank you.
Jen, my girl, you are a light worker for sure, honey, and that is definitely, you don't need to have anyone tell you what you are. You don't need to have anyone tell you what you are. You can literally, if you feel that you're a light worker, you're a light worker, because you're drawn to that. Do you know what I mean, girlfriend? Like, no matter what, like, you know what, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I practice telekinesis as well. If you believe that you are, then it makes it automatically possible, okay? I've even got videos and all that kind of stuff as well that can even prove it to you. Anything is possible, and I do feel that being a light worker, all you need to do is just be around. All you need to do is just be there and be alive, and that is you doing your doing, but do what you're drawn to and just go to your calling, because that is what you've been to do with God. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are here to make a difference in the world, and if all these light workers can wake up and come together, the amount of work that we'll be able to do. I'll leave it there.
Thank you. Next question. Yep. Stacey Shaw, that's a tongue twister, Stacey. Is that your real name? Because normally when I can't say people's real names, it always ends up being that they're got some other different names. So Stacey Shaw. Yeah. Loving your energy, ladies. How did you learn to make your connections so strong and quick? Well, so we normally do radio, but because we've been in lockup, as I call it, we haven't been able to go on radio. And so when you're on radio, you can't have any dead air. So, and you don't have time to shuffle tarot cards. Now, I've never used tarot cards in my life. I wouldn't even know if it, well, I know if a card's upside down or right way up. That's about it. But Bryanna's the expert in that. But when you're on radio, you have to. It's so fast that you have to relay messages straight away. You just can't stop. So for us tonight, it's actually, you know, it's not fast enough, to be honest. You know, it's really, no offense, Richard, but it's really fast for us when we do our readings, because we have to get spirit. And when we're on our lives, we say to spirit, you know, we're on at 10 o'clock at night till midnight, whatever the time may be, or 8 o'clock till 10. And I always say to spirit, I want everything, names, numbers, you know, anything. I want feelings. I want everything, remote viewing for the next 2 hours. And then after that, I don't want anything. So that's what I say. And so spirit knows when he has to work. So there you go. How about yourself, Bree?
Yeah, look, it's just been the gift of the gab for me. I mean, since I met you, Lesley, like, I've been just, you know, so quick when it comes to my connection, and it's really just a matter of trusting spirit. It's a really, like, you know, if like, I did this reading one time, and this is where my remote viewing kind of, well, I've always been able to remote view, but this is where it really kind of took off for me. But I was doing this reading, and I was able to pick up a pink elephant or a pink teddy bear that had fallen behind a photo frame. And it's just trusting it, because I said to her, you know, like, I said to this girl, I feel that a pink teddy bear is relevant. And to me, it's just a random teddy bear, but to them, it means everything. So you just really got to trust spirit, because it won't let you down. I promise you that much.
Yeah. And another example is doing a stage show, and we had a lady, and her past partner was standing next to me. We got his name too, Charlie. And he was standing there, and he was making fun of me because he knew I could see him, but they couldn't see me. And he said to me, he showed me a concrete footpath, and I knew that if I didn't say the concrete footpath, that the messages would stop for my reading. So, and I said it to the lady, and there was a room full of people, and I said, look, I have to say it, which is a concrete footpath. And she started laughing her head off. And I said, what's so funny? She goes, well, he was a concreter. So if I didn't say the message, then as bizarre as it sounds, I would have lost the spirit connection. So that's what you have to do, is you have to say everything that you hear, feel, and see, because that's what spirit's giving you. So that's so, well, yeah, hope that answers your question, Stacey. Over to you, Richard. Okay, apparently too fast. We're used to going so fast on here. But okay, so Cheryl Hanger, she says, thank you both. Oh, can you see that, Bree? You have to read it, because I'm blind as a bat, because I've got sore eyes.
Okay, so validation from Cheryl Hanger. Thank you both. That sounds very scary, but I can kind of relate. I do suffer with anxiety, but it's mainly due to distractions/issues with my past and from other people, because they can't benefit from me anymore. In terms of spiritual, I handcraft my own holistic health business inspired by healing using crystals. Oh, beautiful. More designs. I can confirm I have been having problems with my eyes and getting eye tests soon. I remain hopeful and that things will get better. Good. Wow. Thank you for that, Cheryl.
Good. Now I can see again, Cheryl. Because I was having trouble come up now. Now I can see. That's cool. Over to you, Richard. Yeah, so Cheryl, Richard just said that if you want to add your products to the brand new area on his shop, so please contact the page. So over to you, Richard. So anything for me, so keep going. We will stop when we're drawn to somebody. Good morning, Karen. So just go back to the lady there. Good from her mum. I missed the name. Oh, Stop. Actually, Bryanna, I do feel you have a lot of changes coming, all positive, and many more opportunities for you. Lovely watching you, lady. You just had a good. Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, Patricia. Yeah. So, Patricia. So over to you, Bree. What do you get about this lady for her mum?
I did have a mum coming through before, but I wasn't positive that it was for that person. And I do feel, because that was for the first person that we read, and I had mum come through, but I think it's for you, doll. I do feel that this woman died of a sudden lung condition or something. It was quite sudden. I don't feel that it was something that sudden that happened over a period of time. I really hope this is for you, though. She wants me to tell you, though, that she's not in pain anymore. She's not. She's happy and she's watching over you, and she's really, really proud of the decisions that you've been making. And she's really proud of the fact that how you're handling yourself, considering when you were younger, didn't handle your situations that well. And she's really, really proud to see the woman that you've grown into. And, you know, she's so proud to be your mum, babe. She's so proud to be your mum, and she's, you know, she's with you every single step of the way. She's watching over you. If you've got children, I feel that you do have kids, or you've got kids coming, and, you know, she's got your blessings. But she's blessing you and your children all over. She's blessing you and your family. And yeah, I also am picking up, though, she's warning me about something wrong with your car, if there is something wrong with your car, and to please get it fixed or to get it serviced. All right, I'll leave it at that and pass you over to Les.
That's what I normally say, because that's what I get. So just with your mum, yeah, for me, I feel sick in the stomach. So I felt really a lot of sick in the stomach, and it just showed me also for you, Patricia, there was a block or some sort of block with the family, and I feel like there's a lost communication. Okay, so with this lady, I also she's also shown me white gold jewelry, and she's shown me, and I feel like that you might wear the jewelry on your finger on this side where I've got my ring. And she's also shown me that she was a petite, like a very, not such a big lady, but a petite lady. And I feel like this lady had, she showed me like grey hair, light coloured eyes, and very pale skin. And she showed me in hospital, and she showed me lying in the bed, and she's saying to get your neck fixed or get your neck looked at or physio, because I've got a sore neck now. So, and she's saying to me that the pain that you're getting is because you're not looking after yourself. She's actually more worried about you than you are worried about her. She's saying, go get your medical checked as well. You need to have a blood test, apparently. She's also saying that when she was ill, she's saying to me that she couldn't swallow, she couldn't breathe, and that she had like a reflux coming up to the chest. That's what I feel as well. And she's saying to me that she was itchy, or you're itchy, because I feel itchy on my face everywhere. And she's saying to me also that it's either you that suffers with anxiety or she suffered, but I feel like it's you with the anxiety, because I can feel the chest, the pressure on the chest is a lot. And there's about four, the number 4 comes up, but I feel like there's 4 people in the family or your immediate family now, and there's either 4 children or 4 in the family. I can't quite see that, but she's also worried about you with your health. So get your health checked, please. And this lady was genuine. She said she had a heart on her sleeve. She said she also, the heart, she said she never missed a beat with anything. She said her mind was switched on, but in the end, she said she just needed to go, and it was peaceful. And she also wants to say that she loves you, and that you've got like it's like a shrine of photos, of family photos, and that sounds general, but these ones here are different. They're on a mantelpiece, and I feel like this is on the right-hand side, walking down a corridor. That's what I can see. She's showing me floorboards or polished floorboards down the middle, unless this is her older house before she passed. So that's what I'm seeing too. And she's shown me her being in hospital, and I feel like, and I have to say this, I don't want to say it, but she used to get lifted up by a little miniature crane or something in hospital, or is that somebody else? I feel like that she was bedridden at the time. She's saying to me that she had troubles breathing, and that she had troubles swallowing as well. So and the message to you, Patricia, is that you know, she's saying keep your chin up, because you're feeling very low at the moment. She says that's because you're not looking after yourself. She's more worried about you. She says when you open the blinds up in the morning, she says make sure you look at the sun and get some sun on you, because she says when that sun rays on you, she said the light is, I want you to think of her every time. So open up the blinds a bit more because it's too dark in your home. And she says to me, one part of the house is actually really, really cold. And I feel like that's a bedroom or that's a room where it's not visited very often because the room is quite cold. There's bad energy in that room. So you need to go and protect yourself and sage the room and sweetgrass it and all that stuff. So learn about that, but go and protect yourself with that as well, because I feel like that there's a bit of bad energy in the home, and that's causing conflict, it's causing arguments, okay, and it's same to do relationship issues as well. So and I'll leave it there. Thank you. Sorry, I went on a bit too much there, but if you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you, Patricia. Over to you, Richard, if we could have some more questions, please. Have to go and take care of everyone. New Jersey, hello. So just stop there. Just go back to that lady there. What was that one there? Gail, I think her name was. Yeah, Gail. So how can I help build my confidence in myself when I give readings? I give accurate readings, but I doubt myself. I'm only 7 months into my journey. So Gail, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but what I do for myself is I say to Spirit, I'm going online or I'm going live or I'm doing a reading at 10 o'clock. Give me everything. I don't want you to hold nothing back. I want to see and feel and hear and smell everything. Whatever it is that you're going to give me, I want to hear everything. And then when I'm finished in 2 hours' time, go away, leave me alone. Thank you very much. I love you, but that's it. I'm done. I don't want any more information. So that's how I operate. But how do you operate, Bree? What do you do?
I've just really learned how to trust Spirit. Gail, look, let me tell you something, darling. When I started doing this, I had a really, really, really bad case of imposter syndrome. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that is over there, but over here it means you doubt your abilities that much that you are so scared of being put on a fraud. Now, that's totally normal for a humble, gifted psychic, man. It is a totally normal thing to feel that way at the start. But let me tell you, the more readings that you do and the more you trust Spirit, the more you're going to, trust me, the more validations you get. This is not an easy thing that we do, okay? People aren't just going to sit there and agree with you if you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not going to be like, if you were doing a reading for someone and you were wrong, I highly doubt that person's going to go, yeah, you're correct when you're not. So you just trust Spirit, and the more you trust Spirit and the more you do it, that'll all go, I promise you. But it's early days for you, darling, and you're going to go far, honey. You are. You're going to go very far, and you're going to become quite well known in your area. So just keep going with what you're doing.
100%. So yeah, the messages that you get, the best advice I ever got taught was from a lady from inside a workshop that was learning with me, and she was a professional. We didn't know at the time. We were just starting, and she said, Lesley, as soon as you open your mouth, the messages will flow. So you have to say everything that you get, doesn't matter what it is, and depends if it's medical or legal or a suicide or anything. We don't like to do that, but whatever you get, just say it. Like the concrete footpath with Charlie. So yeah, so everything you need to say, and don't be afraid of being wrong, because it could be for the next person. We've done shows before. I've done over 80 plus shows live, including radio, more on radio, and I'll tell you now, if we were wrong, it's probably because it's for the next one or two people ahead, because and then they're screaming at us on Facebook, typing their comments saying, that's for me, that's my grandfather or that's my grandmother. So don't be shy don't worry about taking the risk of saying the wrong thing, because it will resonate with somebody, especially if you're doing a live. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. So next question, please. Hello, Jane. Thank you. How do you cope with grief? Okay, that's a really good question. So over to you, Bree. I have my own opinions on that one. I'll let you do yours.
I'm going through my own grief at the moment. It's not the same as death. I've lost pretty much a member of the family that I had to, So with grief, you just have to ride the process, Dal. You just have to allow yourself to feel the emotions that you're going through and don't push them away. The grief is going to follow you and follow you and follow you. And I promise you, the more you bottle it up, the more it's going to make it. It's going to be damaging, Dal. You've just got to make sure that whatever feeling you're, because you're going to go up and down. Grief is like the 7 stages of grief. I'm not too sure what order they're in, or but I do know that anger comes before acceptance. Does that make sense? And I feel that you're just before the anger stage because you feel that something's been taken from you, like literally ripped out from underneath your feet. You've just got to ride the process, okay? Don't be afraid to think about it, and don't be afraid to get emotional, because that's how you heal. You never get, it never gets easier. You just learn how to cope with it, I'll leave it at that.
So what I get, Peachums, is when somebody passes, you've got to remember they never leave your side. So you've got to remember they have a soul. So it's like, this is the best way I can explain it. It's like having a car. You take the motor out of the car, which is the brain of the car, and the motor's always running beside you. But the car is just there. It's just a vehicle. That's it. But the person is always there. Like we can't tell you. They don't hang out with us. They actually come to us. They're drawn to us because they know that you're going to be here tonight, etc. And what they do is they send us messages while we're going through the live, and we get drawn. I get drawn to people, different people, as the live feed's going through. But that's the way to deal with grief, is to always remember that they're always there, and they hear you talking to them. They hear you singing to them. Every time they will play a song, they will give you numbers. They'll give you angel numbers. For example, 1111 when you're feeling down. If you don't see the angel numbers at all, like a 555 or 222 or whatever, if you don't see those numbers, then what happens is they know that you're on a right track. But then when you go a little bit off track, you'll start seeing numbers, or they'll start giving you signs. So look for signs. Ask them to protect you. Ask them to look after you. Ask your angels to protect you. Like Matt Fraser always says, people are born with angels and assigned. They're born with angels assigned to them, and they're born with spirit guides assigned to them. So you have a spirit guide. You just need to learn how to use it. So use the person. So ask them to help you. Ask and protect you, but keep talking to your family members that are passed, or anybody that you want to, because they're always there. They're not with us. They only come as we're only a conduit through to you to relay a message. And over to you, Richard, please.
This is fun.
I've been very off track. The only reason why you've been off track is because you're not listening to them. I feel like Peachums, is it Christy? I'm pretty sure her name is Christy. So Christy, what I see is that you're similar to us, but you're not trusting yourself either, because they're showing me a shadow behind you, and like a misty, it's not a ghost, it's just a mist behind you. And that's what my spirit tells me, shows me to tell you that you're like us, you just don't know how to use it. I feel like you get headaches as well. So you need to acknowledge the spirit, and because it's like a football team trying to run through your front door. Acknowledge them, tell them to go away until you're ready to take it on. But ask your spirit guides to help you. Okay, I know you're listening to me, so it's really important. But I feel like that things are going to change for you 4 to 6 weeks, and you're going to feel so much better, because you're going to start to understand it more, because it's always a bit confusing, a bit fuzzy wuzzy, at the start. So what do you think, Bree?
100%. It's it's feeling off track. I'm, as I said before, going through my own little grief myself, and 1 minute I'm feeling fine, and the next minute I'm sad. Next I'm happy, the next I'm sad. The next I'm happy, the next I'm sad. It's just riding the wave, babe. It really is. You're going to be fine, darling. You are, and it's only going to make you a stronger person. And not only that, but it's going to help you it's going to give you some sort of aspect on how to help people going through what you're going through at the moment. Okay.
She says she sees a mist all the time in bed. See, so, and I feel like at the base of your bed, you sense things on your bed as well, because I just saw spirit sitting at the end of your bed as well. And do you just tell me too, Christy, if it's not mirrored, I feel like that you sleep on the right side of the bed. Yeah, miss your husband. Yeah. But your husband's always there, and I feel like that he touches like the back of your head. Your head gets itchy while you're lying in bed. So please notice that, because that's what he's showing me. And if there's anything around the house that resembles him, I feel like it's been turned, like it's been moved one way or the other. And that's his sign to you. So look for the signs. He's talking to you, okay? All right. Next one, please, Richard, thank you. So Gail says, I'm really touched. Thank you. It was such a lovely advice. Thank you. You're welcome, Gail.
Gail.
You're welcome. Anytime. So you'll have to read that one there, Bryanna.
I love validations. Okay, so she said, thank you both. That was also spot on. My mum died of cancer in the lungs and died at home. I suffer from a lot of chronic pain. My neck, I'm having injections on the 4th. My cold room is my mum's room. My granddaughter drew a picture last week of the devil-looking head peeping around the door, looking into my room. That's a bit scary. I wear my mum's ring where you said you are both brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you.
Yes, and Patricia, sorry, just go back to that one again, please. I just want to say something else. Sorry. She said the cold room. Yes, so the cold room, you need to go in there and sage it because I see it really strongly in there, and I've that devil, the devil with the head. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure about that with your granddaughter. So yeah, I feel like that your granddaughter sees your mum as well. So I feel like she talks out loud, and when she draws, she talks out loud to your mum. Okay, so ask her who does she see, and I'm sure you'll get a surprise. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Richard. Yes, we can stop there, Magella. So yes, you are on the right path. I feel like that you're only guessing yourself because you've got a bit of low self-esteem at the moment. So trust what you get, feel it in your stomach, and just relay that message through to the rest of your whole body, and walk like an exclamation mark, not a question mark. Okay? Because I feel like you've got your head down like a question mark. You need to stand up straight, walk like an exclamation mark. Over to you, Bree.
Definitely, and I just feel like there's going to be a few hurdles and bumps in the way, and I feel that there has been a few hurdles and bumps, and you've just got to believe in yourself, girlfriend. Like, there's nothing, stopping you from being what you want to be, and I feel that you want to be doing what we're doing. You want to be, you want to be a light worker. You want to change people's lives, and no doubt, darling, I bet you any money you already have. I bet you, just being kind to somebody, is enough to save their life. So just remember that. I think that you have saved many lives without even realizing it.
Yes, you've got your heart on your sleeve there, Magella. So you use it, girly. You can do it. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for you. 4 to 6 weeks. Allow yourself time. Okay, you're too quick to too hard on yourself. You're saying to me, you got yourself in quicksand. So dig yourself out of the quicksand. Slowly get to it. Make a plan. So they show me that you like to write things down and do a little bit of a list of everything. It's like you're the list queen. I just heard. Your OCD with your list. So make another list, but make sure you got your priorities, you got your pending, and then you got your future. So plan your future. Everybody needs to plan their future because things aren't going to go back to normal. Okay, so I said I did 4 stage shows live in person in this December 2019, and I said to everybody, and I didn't know why I was saying it. I said to them, get out of automatic mode and get into first, second, and third gear by January, February, March, the first, second, third gear. And sure as ever, I think it was the 24th of March or something like that, COVID hit. So get yourself out of automatic mode and put yourself in the first, second, and third gear so you're prepared for anything that comes up and you don't leave yourself short, okay? And that goes for everybody because it's not going to change. We're going over here, it's like martial law, and I feel like I'm going to war. I'll be in war in December. So it's martial law over here at the moment, so it's bad. It's really bad. So she says, yes, you're spot on. I do wear my heart on my sleeve, 100%. So over to the next question, please, there. Yep. First time, hello, Connie. Laurie Bailey. Hi, Jay, nice to meet you. So we've got Amanda Jane. She says, Sue, have you got anything from my husband? So let's just stop there with her husband. So what I get for you, Sue, is feel a bit sick in the stomach actually. And this I also get the number 63. So I feel like 63 or 6 and 3 is 9 because Spirit always wants me to add everything together. I don't know why. He knows I hate maths. So I also feel like there's a lack of communication around the family, or somebody's blaming you. I feel like that the family are not quite happy, or they weren't happy when you were younger. That's what they're showing me, and they're showing me I feel like there's two children. There's two children, or he was one of the second child, and so he was like the golden boy. They're saying to me as well. They're saying to me the sun shines on him, and I also feel like they're saying to me communication. I also feel like corporate or communication as well. So they're saying to me electrician or electrical work or something like that as well. I also feel that this man had respiratory problems and it affected his brain. But I feel like I want to be sick now, and I feel like I'm choking. So I feel like there's something not right there. But they're saying to me there's a lot of confusion about the messages that were received from him beforehand. So you lost your mum. Okay. So I feel like there was a lot of messages beforehand, and I also, well, if you want me to pull through your mum, former, okay. So mum was what? So they showed me that mum used to dress up and she used to have her lipstick. Everything was done eloquently. Okay, so she's a very eloquent person. Everything, all her T's were crossed, all her I's were dotted. She's saying to me that she was the one that was feeling sick in the stomach, because I'm getting it again. And she's also showing me that she liked her tea. She used to sit out on the balcony outside, and at the balcony was like looks like to me a porch, and it was and they show me like country, or maybe this is when she was younger, like in the country, or it could be your great grandmother, I'm not sure, your grandmother actually. And she showed me that she used to sit on the porch, and she used to get itchy skin, because I'm itchy right now, and or shingles or something like that. One of them used to get shingles, and she showed me that she used to sit on the porch and have her tea and look at the horizon. She's also shown me that there was a huge tree, or like a jacaranda tree, I think they're called, that used to drop all the flowers. But she enjoyed the gardening. She enjoyed her time. She enjoyed her time. What she did is she showed me walking sticks. So it's either your grandmother or your mother with the walking stick, and I can't quite tell who's who because they look so much alike. But she's saying to me that the anxiety that you're feeling, and she's saying she knows you're in despair, and I can see you crying still at night in bed, crying yourself to sleep, because they're showing me the tears, and you don't want no one to see you like that. And they're showing me when you're driving, and that's the only time you have when you're by yourself to have your peaceful time, because everything's like chaos around you. You can't concentrate. But the time when you're driving is when you're concentrating, and that's when you've got the tears, and you don't want nobody to see you, and you're trying to show me you're wiping the tears before you get out of the car, and you're hiding a lot of emotions from people, because you don't want to upset people, and people don't want to upset you. But it's important to know that, everybody's entitled to grieve, and everybody's entitled to feel despair and sorrow, but it's how you handle it as well. And you're such a strong woman. They're saying to me to tell you that you are a survivor, and to keep going and do what you're doing, because you're surviving through this, because it's so hard for you at the moment, okay? And they're also showing me that you have your mum's ring as well, or the necklace. I feel like it's a ring, or a watch, or bangle, or something, or bracelet or something. I don't know. It's on this hand though, the right side of my hand. And there was something wrong with your mum's feet, because she showed me her feet. I feel like there's huge bunions on her feet, but it was very painful for her to walk, because she showed me her trying to walk, and she showed me how she was walking was really quite soft on her feet, because she was so sore and in so much pain. Arthritis everywhere, her back was really, really painful as well. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. And over to you, Bree.
I'm picking up on your...
Oh,
All right, well then we'll just...
Yeah.
No, it's all right. We'll move on then.
Richard just said that Sue's not here anymore. So over to the next question then, Richard, please. Wish everybody else could hear Mr. Charlie's Angels over there. Pamela says, this is totally amazing, Les. I'm gobsmacked how quick you both are. Well, we're faster. This is actually slow for us. I'm sorry, Richard, but this is very slow for us.
It is,
so
yes.
We can do 20 or 30 readings, gosh, in an hour. Guidance for my messed up life. So let's stop there. So S. Nixon, so confused right now. Oh, okay, Bree, I'll let you start with that one, because I've got a lot to say too. So over to you, Bree.
I'll get it out before you steal it from me, Les. How's that? So, okay, darling, what's going on in your life right now is put it this way, no diamond is ever made from coal without intense heat or pressure. Okay, that's you know, it's very self-explanatory. Everyone that is going through a hard time and is feeling that their life is messed up, you've got big things for you, my darling. You've got big plans. You've got, you know, God has amazing plans for you, and you have so much to give because of the fact that you're going through so much pain right now. You're going to be able to help 1,000 people, man. Honestly, you really, really are. And you know, whilst it's hard to find direction in your life, I get it. I'm exactly where you are right now, and it's hard to just navigate your way. It feels like you're walking down the road using Braille method. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't see what you're doing because there's just so much mist around you. Keep going with what you're doing and just do what you feel is right. Follow your intuition and follow your gut, because I promise you that is spirit telling you and guiding you in the way that you need to go, and that is also God as well. So, you know, just trust the process. Trust the process, because I guarantee you that you're going to be able to help people that are going through exactly what you're going through now. And because you're going through what you're going through, you're going to be able to give them the tools to get through it, if that makes any sense. So, you know, you can't plant a seed and create a plant without the darkness first. I'll leave it at that.
I just realised we're not on our page, Richard. I'm just trying to tell everybody to go over. TV. Okay, I'm just going to send that through to them. So we've got a lot of people waiting for us over there, but we haven't. Bless them. But anyway, they'll come over, hopefully. Yeah. Well, they're asking for us to see where we are, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll just go over to go to use ladies. Somebody just popped up on our screen. That freaked me out then. I don't know what that was. So we're not used to this yet. What I get for you is Nixon. I think that might be either a Simon Nixon, I feel like a Simon, or a Cheryl. Anyway, I'm not sure, but guidance for my messed up life. So when you always say that your life is messed up, then your life will always be messed up, because you're planting the seed with the universe. The universe is always listening to you. I always refer everybody to go watch The Secret, because it's the laws of attraction. If you have anything that you are concerned about, you need to change. Yeah, a lot of darkness, because you're actually pushing the darkness into the world again. So what happens is every time, if I was to turn around and say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I can't afford this, and if I say to myself, I'll just get by till the end of the week, what happens? I just get by till the end of the week. I'm never going to be able to afford anything I want. So, but if I change my way of thinking, if I say to myself, oh, you know what, if I say to myself, how can I afford this? How can I afford that? Sherry, is it? Yeah, so Cheryl, I had Cheryl. So is it Sherry? Yeah, I had SHE, which is good. So thank you. But I feel like you're always saying this to everybody, and that is, you're just pushing the universe to deliver. It's like if I say to the universe, I want a black dress, the universe will give me a black dress, but it doesn't know when I want it. It doesn't know what size. It doesn't know what style. It doesn't know if it's short sleeve, long sleeve, long skirt. You know, it doesn't know anything. So you need to deliver the message to the universe. You need to ask, believe, receive, and trust me. I swear to God, this is how Oprah ran her life. She believed in this from when she was 18, and look where she is now. So you need to make sure that you deliver the right message. Yes. Yeah. Well, you need to go back and watch The Secret, Sherry, because you're not listening to it. She says it's all around a relationship, thinking positive, but it doesn't seem to change, because you keep saying it doesn't seem to change, and it's not going to change. Nothing is ever going to change if you keep saying it doesn't seem to change. So you need to change the way you think, because it's always going to be negative. Okay, so, and I'll leave it there, because I could go on all night about The Secret, and I don't want to if you've already watched it. So next question, please, there, Richard. Thank you. Oh, we've already done this, lady. So let's go to the next comment, please. So we've got a lot of guidance. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Tina. Okay, Mary. Oh. Oh. I'd love to hear from you both, Lesley and Bryanna. Please, if drawn to me. So Manisha Karna, we'll keep going. I think you're doing okay. Have I made the right choices? Trish Woods, let's stop there. Has she made the right choices? So if someone to me is asking that question, I feel like you've got doubts, and that's just common sense, you know, like that's just logical, generalized stuff. But going forward, let's push you into the future. So going forward, I feel like that you have choices, that you can make better choices, and you're an adult, you know the consequences or the temptations, because I feel like there was temptations in the past, Trish, that you actually took, and then the temptations actually set you up for, you know, a bit of obstacles. So make sure that going forward in the future that you choose the right path, because I feel like that you went on a bit of a dirt road there for a little while, but now you have to go onto the right path, and you know the difference. So try and, you know, plan ahead. Don't shoot from the hip. They're saying to me that you shoot from the hip too. So anything that comes to mind, you just say, you don't think twice. So I'll leave it there and I'll go over to Bree. Thank you.
Look, darling, I feel that you have had to make a very, very hard choice, and you couldn't tell the difference between your head trying to tell you what was right and your heart trying to tell you what was right. And that's where this confusion kind of leads to. You know, you feel that you know, I feel that you have made the right choice. Yes, I just feel that it wasn't the choice you wanted to make, but you had to make it. And I went through something very similar last week, so I understand how you're feeling. I'll leave it there.
Over to you, Richard, please. Let's stop to that lady there, because both Bree and I felt that one. To the one before that, please. I missed the name. I was reading the question. Sorry. Caroline. So Carolyn Thomas, she says, I've lost myself. What is my life purpose? Oh, I feel the anxiety with you too. So I feel a lot of anxiety on my chest, and I feel like that they're saying to me that you've been blind about things. They're saying to me that it's all in front of you. You just haven't grabbed it yet. So you're doubting yourself. You're doubting what the actual ability is. And they're also showing me that you see spirit as well, but you don't understand it, because I just saw the mist behind you. So, and I want to say the number 3 and the number 9 is significant to you. So they're saying to me that it's either the 9th day or the 9th month, which is September. But I feel like there's an anniversary and a birthday coming up for you in October, and I feel like that December, you're waiting for something to arrive in December, and I feel like it could be a baby or some sort of money or some sort of inheritance, something like that. Something big in December is coming up, you know. It's not Christmas. So if it doesn't resonate with you now, keep your eyes open for it, okay? Because it's going to happen. Also show me number 22. So 2 and 2 is 4 with you. And your life purpose, I just feel like that you're here to help people. You've got your heart on your sleeve, you know, you're a soft, kind-hearted person. And the person that you were before, you've realized now that you can change yourself and that you can become what you want. And you feel like you've missed the boat, but you haven't missed no boat, okay? Because you're going to help people in the future. So and you're a beautiful soul. You've just been off track a bit as well, you know. So the track that you've actually been on is a bit rough. You went through a bit of quicksand, obstacles over the mountain, around the corner, around a bushy tree, and then you've got to here now. So you've done it all. And they're saying to me that you're a survivor as well. And I feel like you're dizzy. Like my head's really dizzy at the moment. So when you stand up, you get dizzy. So they're saying to me, go get your health checked out, because I feel like you're quite dizzy, because I feel quite dizzy and I can't see properly. So, and I'll leave it there. Over to you, Bree, please.
I feel you're another healer, to be honest with you. I do, and I feel that, gee, man, I would tell you all my problems. I already trust you just by looking at your photo and reading your energy, darling. You know, like, people like us are gonna get hurt. People like us are going to get treated like crap. Honestly, it's gonna happen because of the fact that instead of realizing that people actually have someone good in their life, they just see what they can get out of them, and it's cruel, man. It's cruel. And you know, I feel that your life purpose is to just be here, being you. There's no, you know, I feel that you're on a spiritual journey that's going to make, it's going to feel that you're lost. It is. And you know, just you being here and you doing what you're doing as a light worker is enough. I promise you. Don't ever feel that you're not good enough, or it's not, you know, that you're not making a difference, because I promise you, I feel like even yesterday you were talking to somebody just to lighten up their world. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, 100%. Very positive person. When you put your mind to it, you're very positive, but you're negative about yourself. So don't think like that. You'll get there. And over to the next question, please, there, Richard. Yeah, thank you. Shy, hi Shy. She follows us on our other page. Thank you for following us. Nadia, pick me, pick me. Sarah Jane Louise. So let's do this lady. She's beautiful. Let's do Sarah, please. So Sarah Jane Louise, hi all, how did the broadcast go? Yes, we are still live. Been thinking about your team so much lately. Thank you. You're actually really sweet, and I feel like that you actually got a few things coming to you as well. Number 6 comes to mind with you, and in 6 months' time, so 6 months' time, brace yourself because things are going to change. It's going to be more opportunities for you, Sarah, and I feel like that you have been doubting yourself as well, and I feel like that things are going to roller coaster forward. So the roller coaster that you were on before is going to transform, and you're going to go in reverse, and you're going to go back into the future. Sorry, you're going to go into reverse, and you're not going to be roller coasting anymore. So that way, you're going to change what happened in the past. Okay. So, and I also feel like that with you, there's an elderly gentleman there, and I like dark brown hair, dark brown eyes, tall man. And I feel like that he is either your grandfather or your father. So he is he's shown me like a military suit, or he was like a captain style person, his personality. That's what he's shown me. He's saying to me 5 a.m. or you are up at 5 a.m. or he was always up at 5 a.m. So the 5 a.m. is really strong. Like he's just flashing that at me. He's also showing me the number 11 for you. So if that is the 11th date or the 11 a.m. when he passed, I feel like that's important to you. And or the 11th month, it could be November. So coming up in November, it might be his birthday or anniversary coming up. And he's also shown me 67. So 6 and 7, that's 13. So the number 13 as well. So he's also shown me that he had problems with his back, or you have problems with his back. So oh, thank you. She says, my voice is so calming. I have just found my dad. Oh, there you go. So this must be your grandfather then, if you could validate that, Sarah, because I feel like this man, if that's him, that this man is he's quite proud of himself, and he used to dress really eloquently. Like he used to dress very, very sophisticated, and he's shown me like lots of badges, lots of numbers, like military, or he was in the war or something like that, you know, many years ago. He's shown me like a key, like a brass key, and he's saying to me that's the key, like a 21st, I don't know, must be a 21st coming up, or the 21st key or something. I don't know what that means. I can't understand what he's saying, but that's what I get with him. Oh, sorry, he's also showing me boots. She said, I've been looking for him for 39 years. He can't wait to meet me. Oh, that's brilliant. That must be the grandfather that's shown me himself then, Sarah, because I see an elderly man there, and he's definitely in a suit, 100% in the suit, unless it's for somebody else coming up. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. It's your dad. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, so in the Navy. Well done. Thank you. So he's got a lot of badges. He's got a lot of badges. He's like the captain. He's saying to me like the captain again. And he's showing me a key. I feel like he's going to give you something, or the key to something. Maybe a key to a home or key to something else. That's what I get for you, Sarah. So yeah. He's also saying to me the time. His birthday's in November. Beautiful. Hopefully we can get out after lockup. Yes, I always call everything lockup, so thank you. But he's also showing me like 11 a.m. Is that the time that you want to meet him, or the 11th of November? I feel like, okay, so November is the 11th month, but I feel like you have to meet him at 11 a.m. on the 11th of November for the 11th month. So all the 3 11s. It's really important because they're saying to me, angels will make it happen. So look for that, okay? So 11, 11, 11. That's what I get for you. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. Over to you, Bree.
Yeah, look, definitely, you pretty much just took everything I wanted to say. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Richard's laughing.
So I'm just going to ask for the next question, if that's okay.
No, she said, I'm scared I won't live up to his expectations. Don't ever say that. He's going to be so happy to see you, Sarah. You're your beautiful soul. Don't be so worried about it. He's going to be so happy to see you. I can see him just giving you the biggest cuddle ever. Yeah. So you're gonna have tears. It's gonna be amazing. It's like they're saying to me, he's gonna have a handkerchief. That's how particular. It's all going to be folded in. When you see the handkerchief, it's all going to be folded in all the right directions. Like it's going to be pressed. It's going to be everything. He's going to be wearing his suit and everything. So be very proud to meet him. He's going to be very proud to meet you too.
Right.
So there you go. Over to you, Richard. Yes. So she wants to cry. That's well, I don't want you to cry, but it's beautiful, but I don't want you to cry. So we're just going to go into some advertisements now. Richard just told us. Thank you.
You're watching Lesley and Bryanna. The show will continue after these short announcements. Tonight from 8 p.m. we have a demonstration of mediumship with guest Janet Wildman, who will be offering free readings. After the 8 p.m. show tonight, around 9:30, join us for live chat in our Zoom room. The login details can be found in the SPTV fan page. Tomorrow morning from 11 a.m., Wimbledon Spiritualist Church host our divine service. Their guests this week are mediums Lorraine Francois and Alan Salmon. Sunday night from 8 p.m., we have our free VIP mediumship development group with Moira Hawkins. Zoom details are placed in the VIP lounge. For more information on our broadcasts, schedule, and information about the presenters, please visit our website. That's it for all the announcements. I'll pass you back to Lesley and Bryanna. Enjoy the rest of the show.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and also the spiritual events. Spiritual Psychic TV. My God, I'm so used to saying the other names. Spiritual Psychic TV. Sorry about that, Richard. We have our producer laughing in the background. I'm really sorry. So what we do is we relay messages from Spirit directly through to you. We don't use any tools. It's just direct messages. When we go live, we put our necks on the line for this. So we're not afraid to say exactly what we hear, feel, see, smell, everything. So if you have a question, please send through your questions, share our pages, and refer us. We love validation. So as we do the readings, the validations can come through with 15. Apparently it's a 15-second delay by this software. And we would ask, Richard is our producer. He's on the other side of the world over in, where is it, UK, Great Britain, UK. So please send us through the next question there, Richard, please. He said he's based in Portsmouth. So I've never heard of that before. So we're over here in Sydney, Australia. We are in lockup at the moment, as we call it. So, yes. Richard said he's over near the Mary Roses. So the UK people will understand that. So if you'd like to send your question. No, we've never heard of it, Richard. Sorry. So we'd like to say hello to everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are international psychic mediums. We relay messages from Spirit all the way through to you. So Spirit never stays with us, it stays with you. So we're just pulling through some more people and feel who we're drawn to. Beautiful connections tonight. Thank you, Maria. So we've done a lot of guidance tonight. So Kimber said 11th hour, 11th days of 11th month we shall remember. Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you. Sister-in-law. Thank you, Tina. She lives in Sydney. Beautiful. She's in lockup like us. I'm from Belfast, North Island. Beautiful. Thank you, Donna. Anything for me. Lancaster, UK, Jane. Beautiful. So hello, Dolores. So tell us what suburb, state and country you're from and county. So hello from the US.
Oh.
There you go. Beautiful. So just go back to that lady there. I missed that last one with the green shirt. I missed her name. Lisa. So it's so hard. We have 7 people return to spirit this year. I'm scared to pick up the phone. Please help. Okay, Lisa. So over to you, Bryanna. I hold the last one. So over to you, Dal. Thank you.
Wow, I just went blank. Okay, so I feel very much that someone within the 7 people that you've lost, my darling, might have had dementia, quite bad. I feel that somebody, especially, I think it could have been your mum or your grandma or your auntie, one of those 3 definitely, but someone in your group, in that group, has had dementia for sure. That's why I just went, what do I say? And, you know, with Lesley and I, when we do our readings, that's quite common, especially for people that have come through. But, you know, don't be scared to pick up the phone because, like, you know, I'm kind of the same with what I'm going through at the moment. I'm kind of scared to figure out what the results and everything's going to be. But at the same time, hiding from it and not doing it isn't going to make it go away. It's only going to make the anxiety get worse and worse and worse until you do, you know, find out. Your loved ones have never gone, sweetheart. They're always with you and they are always around you. I know it's hard and I know that, you know, I can't imagine what you're going through. My goodness gracious me, like, you know, that'd be the hardest thing ever. And I've lost a couple of people through death and, you know, it's not that many though, so it must be really, really hard for you. I feel that my heart is breaking as we speak, you know, and I'd give you a hug if I could. I really would. You know, just God has the toughest you know, makes these toughest soldiers go through the toughest journeys. All right, just remember that. There you go. You aren't have dementia.
Yeah. I also got for you, Lisa, that my right, and I feel like this is a right hip or right top of the, you know, the top part of the hip pain as well. And I also feel a bit sick around you. I feel like I just feel like this lady spent a lot of time in hospital and was in and out all the time. Now, this lady had problems with other areas as well. I feel like there was diabetes and also itchy skin. So part of the itchy skin, like my face is itchy again. So, and I want to say they're saying to me that she was like the rock of the family, this lady, but when things started to go haywire, people were confused because she had such a good memory when she was younger. She was quite, you know, authoritarian, she's saying to me. She's saying to me that she had a hard on her sleep and that she suffered with anxiety, so do you. And she's also saying that the number 24 is a significant number to you. So 2 and 4 is 6. So I feel like that either May or June was important or it was a milestone. And I also got pains in my right leg. So right leg down. And I feel like if that's not arthritis or knee problem, so that's quite painful. So the pain's gone away now. So I feel like something's not right with the leg. And they're showing me that either you or the other lady had a limp. So I feel like that you're limping on that right side and the other side's getting sore because it's compensating. I want to say too that going forward, this lady is quite proud of you. She says that you try and take up the reins now. You're trying to communicate with everybody. You're trying to use what you can to facilitate everything around you. So it's really important that there's no miscommunication, she's saying. She's saying that there's looks like to me either wedding or relationship issues. I feel she just showed me wedding and then she showed me relationship, but I feel like there's something not right there with a wedding or something like that. But I feel like in January or February next year, there's going to be a significant time for you. They're also saying to me, get out of automatic mode, save your money because things are going to change January, February next year. So don't whatever you can save your money on, save your money on. She's also giving me pains in the back. So I feel like another member of your family had either kidney pain or pain from some sort of liver or something like that. They're saying like fatty liver or something like that because I feel like they've got liver spots on their face, so the little brown spots on their faces as well. So I look to the right because I see everything on the right. Spirit, I can't look straight because I don't want to stare at your photo, but she says, there you go. Is that what I'm seeing on the facing? Because I thought it might have been liver spots, but I feel like this relationship or this. So going back to wedding and relationship, I don't feel like it's right there. But this liver spot thing, I don't think it's bruises. I just feel like it's liver spots from either you or the lady on the other side, your aunt. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like this relationship's definitely not for you, and I feel like you're going to be getting out of it 6 to 8 months. You need to plan your time, because if you don't plan your time, this person is going to be aware of what you're doing. But you need to save your money, set yourself up, get some help. In the meantime, whatever you do, do not let this person know. And it's making me feel dizzy. And I don't know if it's you that feel dizzy, because I can see one of you getting up and you're just sort of like, you know, rocking the boat as you get up. So it's really full on, and it's doing your head in. It's like, it's confusing, and it's doing your head in. I'm not sure if I'm feeling your aunt or you now, right now, because your mind's going 100 miles an hour. And I want to say you are protected. Ask her to protect you. And I want to say that she's overlooking you, and you can feel her presence. She's saying to me, she said she knows that you talked about her, and that you talk to her. So ask her for more protection. Ask her to show you signs as well. And I'll leave it there, but please be safe. Thank you. Over to you, Richard, please. Oh, your mum had liver issues. Nottinghamshire, UK. Beautiful. Beautiful. You do take care of everyone. That's what I said. Yeah, the rock of the family, Lisa. You got to look after yourself, girlie, because you're going to get worn down. You feel your soul getting worn down. Manchester, UK. Hi, Terry again. Thank you. Hi, sorry I had trouble finding the live. Lauren Street, yes. Thanks, Lauren. Tina Place, I look after people. Hello, sorry I had trouble finding. Yeah, there you go. Spirit and poor Lucy, yes. What we need to do too, you know, people, is when people come on these lives, this is why we do this for Bryanna and myself. You know, yeah, thank you, Christine. Why we do this is to help people, because we have a gift that we can talk to people from the other side. But we do this to help people. We don't do this to make $1 million out of it. We do it to share the love, you know. So, Birmingham, UK, beautiful. I don't know what they mean by that. Yeah, I used to live in Taunton. Yeah. Southampton, that is. Healing and strength, Lisa. Yeah, so what we need to do, people, is we need to share the love with other people and help them heal, because people are suffering everywhere in the world. I can't tell you how many people that we have all the time respond to us, you know, in private messages afterwards, telling us, you know, that we're so spot on, blah, 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 but they don't say it on here because they're too sad and sorry, and they're shocked because what we get, you know. So just stop with that one there. Just go back to Diana. I was trying to read that as I was talking. So Diana said, thank you. Yeah. So Diana's coming up in a second. So we'll do this lady here, Donna Zimmerman. Thank you for. Okay. Here it is. So we'll go back to Donna Zimmerman in a minute. So I'm just starting out working on platform again after 3 years off. My health is up and down, but my guides keep saying I should be working. Big lesson in trust. 100%, Diane. Yes, absolutely. Keep doing it, because you're sharing the love and you're actually helping a lot of people. So, but keep doing it and trust your spirit a bit more, because I feel like that you're not trusting spirit, because you just come back onto the the other side of the world, sort of, you know, spirit world I'm talking about. So yeah, big lessons. So over to the next person, please. The next one, that Donna lady. Yes, please. So Donna's coming up, Bree.
Yep.
So Donna Zimmerman, she said, we made a decision for our son and he says he's okay with it, but he and will he move forward in his life? So over to you, Bree.
Connor, your energy seems so familiar. I swear I know you from a past life, darling. Like, I love my past lives. I love
That
doing
name. Yeah, that name.
and I feel like I met you in a past life somewhere. But anyway, I'll move on. Yes, I do feel that you've made the best decision you possibly can, and he's going to move forward with it. And he says he's okay. You've got to just trust that, darling. Your heart is a very kind heart, and you are a wonderful mother. Don't ever doubt that, okay? You're a wonderful mother, and you have done everything that you can for your son, okay? And he knows that. He does, okay? And you did what you felt was the best thing at that point in time. And I don't feel that you made the wrong choice, though. I really don't. So, don't get down on yourself. I'll leave it at that.
That's right, 100%. Most mothers are really hard on themselves, and then when they're hard on themselves, they don't trust what they're actually saying or doing. But you've actually done a really, really good job. And I used to lecture anatomy and physiology, and when we used to lecture the students about the brain, we used to say, the brain doesn't, the body looks physically, mature, and 25 years of example, the brain doesn't catch up to the body until many years later. So people's brain mature around 22, 23. And I feel like your son looks really, really mature in the body because they're showing me that. But they're showing me that he can be a bit immature in the brain, but he's got to learn. They're saying to me that you pointed him in the right direction, but he is going to go in his own way. But what you need to do is give him the positive reinforcements, okay? So, which is every now and then, don't say nothing, just give him a wink and a thumbs up and just go, you know what, son, you're on the right track. And he'll go, oh, mum noticed that, So, and if worse comes to worse, I told one of my PT clients to have a sock fight with their son because they need to change the state in the house. They need to change the negative energy, the bad energy, the low vibration. So the only way you can do that is to go the opposite direction. So grab his socks, just peg them at him and have fun, and have a good time. Get some Nerf guns and shoot him. So that's what we do in our house. And, my daughter chases me around the kitchen bench for my life, and I can't. You see my kitchen bench is there. Imagine me running around here laughing my head off. So it's funny, but that's what happens in my home. So she says, and I feel like it's parental abuse, not child abuse in this house, so to speak. So it's quite funny, and we have a great relationship. But it's like the yin and the yang relationship for me, and my daughter. We have to, it's like good cop, bad cop, and then you have the fun cop, you know what I mean? So there's not enough fun in your home. So bring it up a level, have some fun, throw a joke out there, and just change. And he will change. He will see that you're actually trying to gravitate to him, to what he wants. But then I'm not a counselor, but that's what I've done with my daughter. And I have a 23, nearly 24-year-old daughter, and she is, we're like that. So. We've never not been like that. So, and I'll leave it there. So over to you, Richard, please. Thank you. Next question. How do you know? So we'll stop there for you, Bree. Yeah, so go back to Jennifer, please, Richard.
Jennifer, okay. You can actually find out how many past lives you've had or what life path you're on if you have the date and the time of your birth and the year of your birth. So for me, I'm not too sure what mine is, but everybody has past lives, and it's probably one of my favorite all-time readings to do in my past life readings. I'm quite good at it, and I feel that you are an old soul, and I feel that you have had quite a number. I'm thinking of around maybe 800. It's been a while. Like you're probably not going to come back again to reincarnate after this. I feel like you are very much an old soul. I'll leave it at that.
I get the 1800s too. I don't usually do past lives, but I don't know why. But I just saw 1800s, and I see a really, really, really elderly lady, and this lady had one of those big ball dresses, and they're showing me that the hair was really, really long, and it was very, very curly. It was like always in rollers before they went out, So, and I feel like that just going forward into the future too with you, Jennifer, I feel like that the number 18 is coming up again. So 1 and 8 is 9 for you as well. And I feel like that this number resonates for a month of a birthday or an anniversary coming up as well. So that's why they're showing me 18 again, I think. And also just going forward, this person in the past was a jewelry, like she loved her jewelry, she loved her beads, she loved everything. So I feel like that's either your grandmother or your great grandmother as well. And she had a lot of beads around her neck, and that you had inherited something like a necklace or a ring as well. I said this earlier, but you had inherited a ring or a necklace as well going forward into the future. So, sorry, from this lady, this elderly lady. This lady had short hair as well, a little bit of a nose, but she had like drawn in face, like drawn in lips, very, very dry. And you need to drink water too, Jennifer, because they're saying to me that you're not looking up healthy, you're not drinking enough water, not moving as well. And the anxiety is getting the better of you. So start to look after your health, because this lady over here is worried about you with your health. And I feel like that you need to go to the doctor, get a blood test, get everything sorted, because it's not, you're not feeling the best. And they're saying to me like liver, or sorry, liver's on the right, but kidney on the left, like kidney problems or filtering fluid retention, something like that. That's what I'm getting for you, because I can feel like my legs are swelling up with fluid. So if it's not you, then it was the other lady, because they're saying to me, I just got the word diabetes. So I feel like there's diabetes or insulin resistance or on the way to diabetes. So please look after yourself. And if you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you. Over to you, Richard. So Richard just informed us that we are finishing. So thank you for joining us. We are the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we've also partnered up with Spiritual Psychics TV, which is Richard, or we like to call Charlie's angel, because we haven't seen him yet. We just talked to him via audio. So, and we just want to say thank you to Richard for allowing us to come onto your platform tonight, and we are very gratefully appreciative of it. Thank you. Over to you, Richard. Good night and see you later. Thank you. We'd love to join you again. See you soon.
Bye.